coffee break, we have a talk that's a bit on the house. Swiss Cyberstorm is also the organization that runs the national cybersecurity team for European cybersecurity challenges by ENISA. And our orga, or co-organizer team leads, Mark and Manuel, will now present their work they've done during the year with the Swiss national team. Thank you, guys.
Hello, my name is Mark Bollhalder. I'm here with Manuel Bürge. I will present the Swiss Hacking Challenge part, and Manu will present the Swiss Skills part of this short presentation. Christian already told you about it. Swiss Cyberstorm also organizes the Swiss Hacking Challenge. Now you know, in case you didn't before. But what is Swiss Hacking Challenge? Hacking Challenge is a capture the flag competition. And what you see here is a flag. It's a piece of text, has some lead speak in it. It's a specific information that we as organizers put into IT systems that we create. So for example, web applications, or we send this flag over a custom cryptographic protocol, and then we let the participants crack these challenges. So they have to break into these systems, crack the cryptographic protocol, and deliver this information to us. And in doing so, they earn points. So that's what a capture the flag is. And there are different categories, like I already mentioned. There's web, reverse engineering, binary exploitation, cryptography, and if the competition is on-site, there's also hardware. And the Swiss Hacking Challenge has multiple stages to it, as you can see here, split up into a team-based competition part and the individual competition part, and there are also different options where you can qualify into later on if you make it in the qualifier. And the qualifier at first is a single player capture the flag event, which is also the Regio skills, which Manu will talk about more, which then leads into Swiss skills. And if you qualify in the top 20, you get to the Swiss Hacking Challenge finals, which are on-site, where you can then go into the European Cybersecurity Challenge if you get selected into the Swiss team. The Swiss team consists out of 10 people, 5 under the age of 20 and 5 under the age of 25. So the Swiss Hacking Challenge has the purpose of educating and creating a competition for young people to motivate them to get into cybersecurity. Obviously, the qualifier is open to everybody, and everybody can play. And what does this European Cybersecurity Challenge look like? Looks like this. Pictures from this October, 6th to 7th of October, we were in Warsaw, Poland, and we met the ambassador. Okay, I will try to speak a bit louder, I guess. Every year it's hosted in a different country. In Turin, we placed in the top 10. It's a multi-day competition. We stay for a week, and the association pays for the flight and hotel to participate in this event. There were over 39 teams, 34 official teams all over Europe competing, so over 340 participants in the room playing this capture the flag. And everything that you see now, it has grown quite a bit, was initiated by Joe from Austria and Bernhard, who is the president of Swiss Cyberstorm. And what does that feel like? So when I was young, and I'm still young, but I discovered the Swiss Hacking Challenge. I solved some web challenges, and then I got flown into a different country. Hotel was paid, and I get to see this community of amazing people interested in exactly this area that nobody was interested in before. In like normal school, nobody was interested in IT, and in IT school, nobody was interested in cybersecurity. Okay. And also, during puberty, it's really great to have a place where you can legally hack. And today, I'm 25, I lead the Swiss Hacking Challenge. The community has grown. When I started, I competed against 7 people in my category. If you want to compete today, you compete against over 100 people. And we collaborate with people from all over Europe to create Capture the Flag events. So Germany, Austria, Iceland, Estonia, Norway, Slovakia, Kosovo, many more, to make CTF events happen. And this is also something at ECSE. You get to know people from all over Europe. And talking about importance of collaboration and also hitting on the resilience topic again, this is a quote that I think is really fitting here. Quality relationships cannot be created after an emergency occurs. They have to be created today, or even better, 20 years ago. And creating a network of Europe's top talent at such an event is one way to prepare for emergencies. And it is very successful, as you can see, and we need to continue doing it. And with that, I will hand over to Manu.
Thank you very much. So, today I have the chance to tell you a story about 2 very skilled hackers, Edward and Philip. They both were my competitors for the WorldSkills 2024. They had exceptional results at the regional skills as well as the ICT skills, and were really good, had good results in the Swiss Hacking Challenge finals. They had like this team dynamics that couldn't have been overlooked. It was amazing. They had perfectly complementing skill sets with perfectly complementing personalities. It was so obvious I have to take them to the road to the WorldSkills. To put into perspective how big this competition actually is, there were 1,400 participants coming from 70 different nations, which 45 of those participants represented Switzerland in 41 skills. Very important. If I say skills, it's a term we use at Swissskills it's a synonym for profession. So it could be anything like cybersecurity, bakery, bricklaying, literally anything. So the training duration for those both were roughly 6 months. They had to learn about securing enterprise infrastructure, learn about digital forensics, incident response, as well as threat hunting, and obviously offensive security. They also got a lot of mental training. So before I reveal the results, I want to give you some impression on how the competition preparation roughly looked like. So, as mentioned, we are this one big family, or we're this one big family of very different people. But we also had to grow into this one big family of different people. That's why the Swissskills organization organized many team events to strengthen our team spirit and provide us some motivation along the way. For example, the man you see in the top middle had a very inspiring journey. His dad was a CIA agent, and he wanted him to become one as well, which he then replied with, "I'd rather be a monk than a CIA agent." And guess what happened? He became a monk. So on his spiritual journey, becoming a monk, he learned a lot about the world and himself and passed this knowledge on to us, which was so inspiring and so motivational. Of course, we also received much needed media training because there was a lot of media there, and many opportunities to celebrate what we achieved by now. If you haven't heard it yet, Philip and Edward won the gold medal in cybersecurity. They are now world champions. On top of that, they received the Best of Nation award, which is very rewarding for me as a coach. However, puts me also into a bad position, because now I have to select the next winning team again. And what if I don't find like this perfectly complementing personalities with skill set? What do I choose? Do I choose skill sets or personalities? Or the other way around? So that was a question that was bothering me for a while now. I say was on purpose. I'm going to show you why in a second. So Switzerland won. And we're also the 3rd best nation in the world at WorldSkills. But there was one nation that was so much better than everyone else. It was China. They won 36 gold medals, 36. 9 silver, 4 bronze, and 8 medals of excellence. There were only 2 skills where they haven't won a medal at all. One of them was cybersecurity. And I'm so certain they will do anything possible to win a medal next year, because it will be in Shanghai. Yes. The new candidates are selected. They are very promising. However, I'm quite sure the expectations are high, and they know that, and especially the expectations from their coach, which is me. To end my presentation on the topic, I'm quite sure they will go through a lot of uncertainty and doubt, but with a lot of discipline and mental resilience, they will be very successful. So that being said, fingers crossed, good luck to them. And I'm quite sure you have some talents in your rows as well. So let them know about our missions, Swiss Hacking Challenge and Swiss Skills. And we hope to see them compete on international levels. Thank you very much.